Welcome student. Today we will learn about the pistil and megasporangium, also known as ovule. So see what is a pistil. See here, this is a diagram. This diagram is of gynoecium. This is a gynoecium. It is a female reproductive structure which is present in the flower. It is the innermost whorl of the flower, and this gynoecium consists of stigma. Then it consists of this long structure. This one we call it as a style, and it consists of this structure we call it as a ovary. Inside this ovary, here cavity is present. This is a cavity, this one. This is a cavity known as a ovarian cavity, or we call it as a ovarian locule. And inside this ovarian cavity and in the ovarian locule, this structure is present. This structure we call it as a ovule. And is a complete structure, that is a gynoecium present on the thalamus, which is attached to the pedicel. So this entire structure we call it as a gynoecium. It is a female reproductive structure. Now in case of this flower of Delonyx regia, this one is the outermost whorl, calyx. Then this one is the next whorl, we call it as a corolla. These two whorls are this one and this one are the accessory whorl. And beside these accessory whorl, in this flower, these two whorls are the necessary whorl. One is the androecium, this one, and second whorl we call it as a gynoecium. Gynoecium, it is the innermost whorl of the flower. See here. And this gynoecium, it consists of this structure we call it as a stigma. This long this structure we call it as a style, and this structure we call it as a ovary. So question arises, then what is a pistil? Now pistil, this one pistil, we know that the one member of this gynoecium we call it as a carpel. So if one carpel is there, means if this structure, if it is made up of only one leaf, because leaf get modified into this structure. Flower is nothing but a modified leaf, modified shoot. Now if this structure gynoecium, if it is made up of a single leaf, we call it as one pistil, one carpel. Monocarpellary means a single pistil, means it is made up of only one carpel. That one carpel we call it as a pistil. In case of these Delonyx regia, if we see the fruit of these Delonyx regia, this one, it is made up of this this one pistil. It is made up of like this two carpel, means it is made up of what? Two pistil like this, bicarpellary. If this gynoecium, if it is made up of many pistil, more than two pistil, then we call it as a multicarpellary. In case of one example, see here, this one we call it as a tomato, this one. Now tomato, the botanical name of this tomato, we call it as a Solanum lycopersicum. If we take the section of this tomato, inside this tomato, see here, how many locules are present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means this tomato, it is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means it is made up of how many leaf? 5 leaf. Means it is made up of how many pistil? 5 pistil. Means this tomato, it is a multicarpellary. It is made up of many pistil. 1 leaf, second leaf, third leaf, fourth leaf, 5 leaf. Here, these are 5 leaf here. Fuse with each other, and it forms along this structure we call it as a style. If this is a carpel, or we call it as a pistil, fuse and it forms a long structure, that is a style, then we call it as a syncarpus. What is it? Syncarpus. The carpel or the pistil get fused together and they form this structure, we call it as a style. And here at the tip they form a receptive stigma like this. If all the carpels are free or all the pistils are free, then we call it as a apocarpus. Now see here, this is a gynoecium. It consists of stigma, style. This ovary, inside ovary this ovarian cavity or locule is present, and inside this ovary here this structure is present. This structure, this one, this structure we call it as a ovule. This ovule we call it as a megasporangium. Mega means a big, sporangium spore, big spore. No doubt this spore is microscopic in nature as a microspore or pollen grain. Both are microscopic in nature. But one we call it as a microspore, we call it as a pollen grain because it is uncountable. No doubt it is microscopic in nature. This structure megasporangium or megaspore, this megaspore which is present in the ovule, that is the egg, it is also a microscopic in nature. It is not a big like this cell which can be visible by our naked eye. It is also microscopic in nature, but we call it as a megaspore because it is countable, 1, 2 like this. Here only one egg is there, due to which we call it as a one countable, due to which we call it as a mega. This structure we call it as a megasporangium, in which this is a megaspore form. We will see these all concern about this ovule in next video. Now in this video we are concerned about this gynoecium. After fertilization, this ovary wall get transformed into which structure? This ovule after fertilization get transformed into which structure? We learn in the beginning. So it is easy to learn all this structure, all the events up to fruit formation in the next video. Now see here in the gynoecium, it consists of stigma, style and ovary, in which this structure we call it as ovule is present. Now see, this structure is there. This one, bhendi, and the botanical name of this lady finger or bhendi known as Albimoscus esculentus. This one, Albimoscus what? Esculentus. If you take a section of these bhendi like this, inside it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locules, and in this locule there is a white structure which is present. This structure is nothing but a seed. So 5 locules are there, means it is made up of 5 leaf. It is made up of how many carpel? 5 carpel. One carpel we call it as what? Pistil. Means it is made up of how many pistil? 5 pistil. And all these pistil they fuse like this structure. We call it as what? This ovary, and it forms this long style structure, and the stigma after fertilization, this stigma and style it get degenerate or collapse, and this structure, this one, it get modified into fruit. After fertilization, this structure get convert into this structure, we call it as a fruit. This one is a fruit. Now this outer, this portion is a ovary, this one, ovary wall, and inside this ovary wall, this ovule which is there, after fertilization, ovule get converted into this structure, we call it as a seed. After fertilization, ovule forms a seed. After fertilization, ovary forms what? Fruit wall. Second example, for example, in case of Mangifera indica, in case of mango, see here, in case of this mango, Mangifera indica, see, this structure, this structure, we call it as a fruit wall. What is it? Fruit wall. This ovary wall get converted into fruit wall after fertilization. And if you take a section of these mango, inside this mango, there is a structure which is present. This structure we call it as a seed of mango. This ovule after fertilization get converted into like this structure. That structure we call it as a seed. So this seed is nothing but what? Ovule. Before fertilization, this structure is ovule, and after fertilization, this ovule get converted into this structure, we call it as what? Seed. And this structure, this one, we call it as a fruit wall. Epicarp, mesocarp, endocarp, like this. Okay. We will see details in next video. So after fertilization, these ovary get converted into this ovary wall, and this structure we call it as a ovule. This structure after fertilization, this structure megasporangium or this ovule get converted into like this structure we call it as what? Seed. What is it? Seed. Here in case of these this one chiku, this structure we call it as a seed. Before fertilization, this structure we call it as ovule, but after fertilization, this structure we call it as what? Seed, like this. Now this one ovule. Ovule, it consists of a stalk and it consists of a body. In the middle, in the ovule, this a sac is present. That sac we call it as an embryo sac, or this a sac also known as a female gametophyte. Inside this embryo sac, here egg surround with the two synergids are present. Egg and synergids we call it as a egg apparatus, and this embryo sac surrounds by these many like these nutritive tissues known as nucellus, and this nucellus surrounds with these two covering. These two covering we call it as a integument. These ovule, it shows a two end. This end opposite to this micropyle, that end we call it as a chaliceal end, and here towards the egg apparatus, here this micropyle is present or micropore is present, and this end we call it as a micropylar end. This complete structure is a structure of anatropous ovule, inverted ovule, or structure of megasporangium. The details of all these structure, that is the funicle, hilum, nucellus, raphe, then this is a chaliceal end, these antipodal cell, these integuments, embryo sac, polar nuclei, then egg, and the micropyle. We will see in the next video. If you want to take the snap of these content, please take it. Thank you.